Hi, I'm Naveed Mahbub, stand-up comedian and writer from Bangladesh, and I'm here in the United Kingdom. And I'm here to do some comedy at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, Scotland. But along the way, I'm going to find out about the lives of Bengalis living here. From big cities to small villages, I hope to find some colorful characters. So what are you waiting for? Join me in discovering BritBangla. The first part of my journey is the long one, 14 hours from Dhaka in Bangladesh to London in the United Kingdom. Okay, I'm finally here in London. This is London Gatwick Airport. I'm so excited. Now, first stop is Brick Lane. Let's get going. So why am I going to Brick Lane first? Well, Brick Lane is also known in the UK as Bangla Town. And I've arranged to meet some people to explain why, right here in Altabali Park. Hi Tareen, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you again. We've met before. Ansar bhai, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Well, we're at the top of Brick Lane, I guess, and I've heard that both of you give tours of this area. And this park, this wonderful park with the Shahid Minar over here, is called the Altab Ali Park.
Yes.
And that's a very Bangladeshi name.
Yes,
And what's the story behind that?
Well, I mean, it's not much of a park really. This is really sort of a small green space. And just to give you a bit of background, the first sort of large-scale migration from Bangladesh to the UK took place during the 1950s and 60s. And that's when the Bengali men came here looking for employment. During the 70s, there were a lot of racial violence against the Bengali community. And in one of those incidents, a garments worker named Altawali was murdered in a nearby street to this park here. And this took place in 1978. And from then on, the local started calling this space Altawali in honor of Altawali.
You mentioned about this happened in the 70s, but you also mentioned that there was an exodus of people who came in the 40s, 50s. But is it that's the time frame that the main flow of people were?
That was the sort of large-scale influx. But the first Bengali settlers who came to this country were the seamen who worked on British merchant and naval ships.
Okay.
The London Bengal tour that I do traces back 400 years of history of Bengalis in London, and actually the city of London is just actually a walking distance, literally here. The first early Bengali resident, an East Indian that came via ship, and his master named him, probably he converted to Christianity. And there's archives in the St. Bottles Church, which is just 5 minutes walk from here in Aldgate. So basically the 400 years we showed that Bengalis haven't been just a recent migrants. There's early evidence linking back the city of London and the trade of Bengal.
I didn't even know it was 400 years that we have our history traced back at. Now, this is Altab Ali Park, and you talked about Bangla Town. So are we smack in the middle of Bangla Town, or are we at the outskirts?
It's just there.
So since you guys give a tour, is it okay that I kind of take a walk with you guys?
We would love to. I mean, Ansar is an expert on East End research history.
The answer has the answer
Yes.
to all my questions. So how about we take a walk then?
Go down to
Okay,
Lane.
cool.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go. Tareen and Ansar show me around Brick Lane. It's changing fast with a lot of new bars and cafes. There are fewer and fewer Bangladeshi restaurants. The ones that remain are still popular though. And I repay my tour guides by taking over Chili's restaurant. Okay, here we go. The Bengali community is so much smaller than it used to be. So I asked novelist Sultana Chaudhary about what's happened. We meet at a location symbolic for both Britain and Bangladesh, Greenwich. Greenwich is symbolic of the British Empire, not just because of the docks located here, where goods came from the Indian subcontinent, but also because the Royal Naval College is located here. And the Royal Navy was an integral part of expanding the British Empire along with the East India Company. And there's somebody who knows a lot about this, and she's writing about this. Let's go talk to her. We are here in beautiful Greenwich and the beautiful Sultana Chaudhary. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Lovely to meet you, Naveed.
Lovely to meet you too. Sultana, I just came from Brick Lane and learned that for the last 400 years Bengalis have been coming here.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of shared history. And also the fact that you're actually writing a book about that. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, at the moment I'm writing a short story set within the East India era. And it's a little love story about a girl in a village. And the East India Company is responsible, as you said, for our shared history and for Bangladeshis coming to Britain. And it's been going on for, as you said, for over 400 years.
So is that the only book you are writing?
I'm writing and about to finish another book called Londony, which is about a Bangladeshi girl who comes to London and ends up murdering somebody.
Okay. And then what? She gets deported, end of story?
No, then she takes over the family of the person that she's murdered.
Oh wow, this is like a reverse East India Company.
It is.
All right. Am I going to get a signed copy of these, or at least one of these books?
Of course. Anything for you, Naveed. I'll give you a free copy.
Oh, nice. Now, are you the only writer, or are there other writers here too?
There's other writers. For example, there's Monica Ali, who wrote Brick Lane a few years back, and that was made into a film. And then there's also people in all sorts of professions. For example, there's Sultana Ali, who's the MP. Right. There's Akram Khan, the choreographer. Nadia Hussain, the Bake Off winner. All sorts of people in all walks of life.
Great. I mean, some people are just branching out in all different areas. What about like the military, law enforcement? Are you seeing people in that area too?
Yeah, of course. I've got a friend of mine who's a Dhaka Bangladeshi. She's a judge. Her name's Shami, and she's incredible. There's all sorts of people that are really good role models in the UK now.
Great. Now, I just came from Brick Lane, and I learned that obviously there were a lot more Bengalis there, not as much now. So what really happened?
Things have gentrified from Brick Lane, and people have moved on to all sorts of other areas like Bradford, Oldham, Birmingham, even Edinburgh, Glasgow and so on.
Which is where I'm heading out to. So you're saying that there's a big community over there?
There is a huge community, the biggest community in Scotland, in Glasgow.
I would assume that would be the case. Yeah. Now that's a long road trip for me, and I was wanting to touch maybe another town very close to London. Any place you would recommend?
I'd say go to Luton, where there's lots of really good Bangladeshi restaurants.
Right. Restaurants. Food for me. All right, that sounds good. So any piece of advice for me? I'm just hitting the road, don't eat too much or whatever.
Well, I'd say probably if you're going to Glasgow, maybe wear a kilt.
Oh, wear a kilt. All right. So inspired to see, people are doing so well in so different areas, and good luck with your book.
Yeah, and I'm inspired by you, Naveed. So
comedian.
Yeah.
Well, Sultana, thank you so much.
Thank
Wish you all the best.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks. So let's head now to Luton, which has a big Bengali community. And why? Well, because of the Vauxhall car company. In the 70s, Vauxhall had big factories here and needed workers from places like Bangladesh. They came and they stayed and had families here. Not exactly a British Rolls-Royce, but hey, a British Vauxhall, good car. Built here, or at least used to be built here in Luton, and at the factories it was the Bengalis who used to work there. But not anymore. As Sultana said, that Bengalis have branched out into many, many different areas. And would you believe Bengalis over here are now also in rock bands, playing rock music. That's right. Let's go check out the Royal Bengal Rockers. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I hope I'm not interrupting. But
No.
hi, how are you, man?
All right, no problem.
Good. Hi, what's up?
Fine.
Oh, look at good. How are you, my friend? Yeah. So it's awesome. I mean, I couldn't resist interrupting the band. So how's it going?
That's fine. That's fine.
The Royal Bengal Rockers.
Yes.
So you are rocking the whole neighborhood, is the neighborhood? And I want to know about you, Carl. I mean, I think this is called globalization. We have a Bangladeshi band, and it's been sung by an Italian guy. This is called globalization. Do you understand the lyrics, or you just memorize?
Some of it, not all of it.
Okay, cool. So how long has the band been around for?
Well, it's been around for ages, a long time, and
Ages.
Yeah, for
You're
ages.
telling your age, my friend.
Well,
all right. So, and how did Carl you end up with the band?
Well, I met Zaid a few years back, and I like all types of music, but I like a lot of Bangladeshi music.
Cool.
And so I started Zaid suggested, "Oh, why don't you sing one of the songs?"
Great. And you were one of the top Bengali bands in the country, I presume? Just say yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just say yes. Huh? You're the best. There you go. This is
Well,
the...
he's the best, I'm the best, and he's the best, and I'm
what about
not
him?
sure about that. No,
He's like-
the best drummer.
he's
He's,
a-
an insane drummer.
He's
You
a-
will see.
I am also a bit of a musician. I can't play the guitars, but the thing is that this is a song I know, and it seems like you to play a lot of cover songs, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of cover song, and also we've got our own songs
Oh,
as
okay.
well. We do English cover songs, we do Bengali cover song, one Hindi cover song.
No Italian cover songs?
No, unfortunately.
Oh my God,
no.
these guys in tears. It's okay, my friend. This song, for example, is a great song. And do you think maybe I could try out my voice with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
why not?
I
Go
don't
ahead.
claim to be. I've never sung before, but I mean, I'd love to. If an Italian guy can come and sing, what the hell is a? You know, I'm a guy from Kumilla. You know, I want to sing too. Okay, sir.
Okay, lady guys, we're gonna start again.
Hang on a second. I need to look like a musician. Can I take one of these guitars?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Go for it.
Okay, this'll do.
Don't break it.
No, I
it's
won't
only
break it.
£5.
It's
but
only?
It's £5.
That's it? You can
No,
get it?
no,
You mean the
no.
strap? That's the strap. Okay, how's this? I look like
Yeah, it's good. Very good.
I can play a couple of chords. Let's just see what I got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go.
আমায় দেখো না বেড়ানো যাবে না ফেরারি বাকিয়া
Rock music is in quite the traditional sound of Bangladesh. So, next stop on my long trip to Edinburgh is Birmingham, home to the largest Bengali population. So big that they have a Bangla Mela every year to celebrate. I meet up with two amazing live musicians, Porag and Saida Tani. Okay, guess who I have with me over here? Tani, how are you?
I'm very well, Naveed bhai. How are you?
Oh, you got cold hands. Good to see you too. And Porag, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, Naveed bhai. Good to see you too.
Good to see you. And the Birmingham Mela, did you guys perform there?
Yes, we did. Yeah, I was presenting for Bangla TV, and Tani was presenting and singing as well.
Oh, you're singing. What were you singing?
I sang Ore Champanwala.
Hey, nice song, nice song. Now, what's your take on the Bengalis, especially the young Bengalis, in different art forms?
Well, I think they are doing great, and only one thing. I mean, as an artist, I would say that our Bangla music should be prevailed or spreaded all over the world, not just Bengali community. And you know, art has no barriers. They should have no nationality at all. So yeah, I think they are doing great, and that's the thing we should do to enrich our culture.
And Tani, do you think the Bengalis, the young Bengalis, especially over here in Britain, do you think they are actually getting to spread it out?
Yeah, I think it's a multicultural country, and we have the opportunity to spread our Bengali music internationally. Like, even we worked with English classical musicians, orchestra, our Nojrul Giti and Blake William. It's really good, and all the artists, especially Bengali artists here, I think everyone is very lucky that we have a platform like this. And of course, we have to work hard here to present our Bangla music in a different way so that everyone likes it.
Great. Now, you mentioned that the music has transcends borders, and speaking of which, I'm actually going to be at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, first time a Bangladeshi performing there, so I'm kind of nervous, but at the same time, thank you very much. I'm very proud to be representing Bangladesh over there, but since you guys are musicians and you always bring good luck, do you think you could maybe sing a little tune for me to wish me luck on my journey?
Of course, yeah, let's go for it, Tanya.
Yes,
Please join me.
you have to sing with us.
I'll try, as long as the birds don't fly away.
I'm sure it wouldn't.
What will you be singing?
It's a very, very common song. I mean, it's really true for the people who are living far from home.
Okay.
Ore Nil Doria.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I know of it.
Ore Nil Doria, আমায় দে দে ছাড়িয়া, বন্দি হইয়া মনোয়া পাখি হায় রে, কান্দে রইয়া রইয়া। ওরে নীল Doria.
Oh, thank you. Nil Doria is like blue ocean, and that's where I'm going. Edinburgh. Thank you so much.
Wish you all the best, Naveed.
Thank you,
You
thank
take
you.
care.
Wish you all the
Thank
best.
very
All
much.
right, thank you. You take care. One last stop before Edinburgh, and I'm in the city of Newcastle. Here I meet Sheikh's Mia. His family runs a restaurant called Vujon, and Sheikh's is becoming quite a bit of a boxing sensation. Bengalis in the restaurant business aren't the way they used to be, like in black suit. Now they're more chilled, doing many different things, multitasking, getting into different businesses, even boxing. Sheikh's! What's up, man?
Good, man.
Good. Good to see you. Look at you, all in good shape. Restaurant business, boxing. What's the story?
Well, yes, I run the family business. As you know, most Bengali families, businessmen, have all started restaurants. I've taken over some of my dad's restaurants and we're running restaurants in London. We've got some up north. Whilst doing that, also maintaining an active physical lifestyle. So boxing is something I like to do. It's something I've been doing for quite a while. I've got a passion for it. So I train, fight, and work.
Great. So would you say that young Bengalis are really doing well in many different unconventional areas? Would you say
Yeah,
so?
definitely. We've got Bengali, we've got loads of Bengali people that aren't just conforming to the normal 9-to-5 roles. They're doing things in music, arts, and are actually starting their own businesses and doing really well.
Now, a little different question is that I'm heading up to the Edinburgh Fringe. First time a Bangladeshi performing there. I'm nervous, and I know that you get into the ring and you need to focus. I'm sure you're nervous too. So how about some tips for me from a boxer?
Yeah, no, definitely. I can imagine jumping in the ring and standing on stage in front of a lot of people performing. It's the same kind of thing. It can probably be as daunting as getting in the ring. But yeah, no, I'm happy to give you some tips if you want to train today a little. I can show you some tips that probably prepare you for anything you do in the future.
That sounds great, because the thing is I've been on the road a lot, and being on the road end up eating a lot, getting a little out of shape. So we'll kill two birds with one stone. How's that?
Man, no worries.
All right, man, let's go.
Cool.
Help me out, man. Do you think I'll be a better comedian this way?
Maybe stick to your day job.
All right, man. I think I'll stop right there. You know what? This is tough. I thought stand-up comedy was tough. Dude, here, man. You're awesome. This guy's way awesome. Right, I'm ready. That exercise got the blood pumping. Next stop, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, one of the world's most prestigious art festivals. There are performers and tourists from all over the planet here. I want your advice. I'm a stand-up comedian from Bangladesh, and this is my first time at the Fringe. I'm very nervous. Do you have any words of wisdom for me, Captain Hook?
There's nothing really to be nervous about.
Just stay away from the crocodile with tick-tock, tick-tock.
Aye, stay away from the crocodile.
I'm really nervous.
Oh, well, you should be careful.
Really? Look who we have over here, Mr. Riz, the actor. Hello.
Nice to see you, Naveed.
Nice to see you too. Mumtaz, the presenter. Love your hair over there. How are things going?
Hey, it's going great. It's great to be here. It's just full of people. It's one of the most famous festivals going, and I just love the atmosphere. It's just buzzing.
It's great. I'm so excited and a little nervous too. But first time a Bangladeshi comedian performing at the Fringe, and I'm nervous. But I know that you've been here many times performing.
I love coming up here. It's wonderful. Now, because of all that experience, I'm now doing films and TV and all my theatre work. I love it.
And how about you, gentlemen? Any advice for me? Yes? Umbrellas.
Even when it's sunny,
For
get
the
your
sun,
umbrella
for
on.
the rain.
Ah, because this is Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do some voice exercises, maybe.
Oh, can you show me one?
Yeah, we can do open your mouth. A-E-I-O-U. Try that.
A-E-I-O-U. Hey, the vowels.
Yeah. And you could do ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-tay.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
Well, I think you might want to try some yoga.
Okay.
So some deep breathing.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know if you want to stand with your weight on both feet.
Okay, I think
okay.
they're always on both my feet. Okay.
But evenly.
Oh,
like,
evenly?
let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to, there you go. Okay.
Okay,
And now
even.
maybe you take a big, deep breath in. And can you lift your hands up above your head like this? Can you breathe in? And then breathe out. And bend over. You bend down. Great. Good.
Is
you
it
wanna...
safe to bend down? I mean,
I don't know.
nobody's
You tell me. Are you going to pull something?
I don't know.
And the way I get over it is by having a lucky charm on me. So I really like to just take along something special that I know I've got on me that no one else knows. That kind of gives me like the energy to like go for it.
Does your wonderful bag here have anything? Well, they say I would never look at it a lady's bag. Okay, fine. Yeah.
You see, well, I've got a makeup bag, got some CDs. Oh, hang on. I think this could be it. It kind of sums up who you are, your personality. You're a Bengali.
Very much, 100%.
How about the
Are you serious? That's
tiger boxing shorts?
it's. Thank goodness it's not a boxer short. It's a boxing short, and that is so cool. It's got a.
It's like, you know, actual boxers. When they go out there on their matches and they go out there in their like costume and they got all their crowds and all of that. It's like that. You're going to go there, have picture all that cheer in your head. Wear those under your trousers.
It's very Bengali with a tiger. I think
they're all Bengali.
I think you should wear it on your next gig.
And in fact, I'm just thinking that since I'm a comedian, I need to be a little different. So maybe I could wear it outside my pants. How's that?
Bit of superhero touch in.
All right, cool. Can I keep it?
You can keep it. Those are for you.
Oh, nice. You're such a sweetheart. Well, thank you so much, and I hope this works for me. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I need it. Well, good luck to me, Edinburgh. Here I come. I'm doing not one, but 2 shows, and the audiences are terrific here. I really love the atmosphere, but sadly it's time to say goodbye to the festival. So the Fringe Festival is over. I had a lot of fun, but in the process I learned a lot, especially about Bengalis, that they're so successful. They've been here for a long time, but they're not just in the restaurant business. They've diversified, done very well, inspired us, and has gotten me hungry to know a lot more about them and what's going on. So this trip may be over, but the journey isn't. Stay with me. Yes, that's right. I'm still in the UK and discovering more about the Bengali community here. So join me next episode as I talk to BBC radio star Nadia Ali and Bangla TV's presenter Saida Chowdhury. Explore the theatre scene with Res Kabir and talk to community leader Saleha Islam. See you next time on Naveed Mahbub's BritBangla.